In this section, we are going to learn how to change the background using the SimpleGUI library. So let me just run, I have a very simple codes over here. Let me just run it and we are going to discuss what is going on right now. So if I run it, it looks like I have a perfect square. So that is my frame, and on the frame I have a one object only. So as a default, if you do not specify what is the background is, it is going to give the black color because none of the pixels are turned on right now. So let's see, right now I have my SimpleGUI, I have a couple variables over here that belongs to my object and belongs to my frame. So here I'm saying that we need to start my frame, and that I have my object. So in order to give the background, so there's a couple ways to make it. So one of them is just to give a solid color, and one of the way is to just give a picture as a background. We're gonna cover the pictures later on in our other sessions, but right now let's talk about the solid color only. So by saying solid color, what I mean, so imagine that right now I have my circle that means one object. So how can I change my backgrounds from the black to any other color? So I want to make it a yellow, green, blue, so whatever color we want. So there is two ways to make it. One of the ways that we already learned before, I can insert any other object before that circle. So I can put my polygon, and the polygon will be on my frame, which is perfectly fitting my my frame, and that will be count as a background. So right now, let me just activate it. So right now what I have my canvas, I'm drawing my polygon, and from the polygon I have my 4 points. That is a point number 1, which has the values of x and y. That is my second point. That is my the point number 3 and point number 4. The one is the size of the line, and that is the color of my frame, so of my object. So if I run it, it looks like I have the white background. Actually, that is not that background, because right now what I have my perfect object, which is polygon. It is behind the circle, and the circle is located over here. Let me just disable one more time, and let's see. Right now, if I disable, so my object is gone. So there is another way to make a background. What I can say that I will say on the frame, I want to set canvas background. So that is another function from the SimpleGUI that helps us to make a different types of the background. So let's see, let's analyze one more time. That is the frame, we already defined it over here, and that is the set canvas background. That is the function which is belong to SimpleGUI, and I need to put one variable here only. So I will say that what color is going to be. So let me just give it white. And yes, if I run it, and ba-boms. So that is my background using the SimpleGUI function. So if I change the color, so from the white, let me put a blue, and I will say if I run it, so my color is changed now. So using this function, you can specify any color you want, and it will be changing your background.